Hello, welcome back to another Speedpaint video. Today you're watching me draw a Zorua from Pokemon. Stick around until the end to see how the full finished result looks like. In the meantime, let's talk some stuff about this artwork, shall we? So, what you are seeing right now is me draw out the wireframe. I need to draw out a wireframe before I do anything else because the wireframe helps make the artwork looks good as it acts as guidance for the line art and other features. So anyways, in a few seconds we are going to move on to the line art. So yeah, now we are on to the line art, and what I basically do here is just trace over parts of the wireframe, and that's pretty much it. So anyways, now I want to tell you something that I didn't have time to say in the wireframe section. So basically, unlike most of these videos, the wireframe and line art sections were pretty short, which is why I didn't have time to say much in them. So now we are on to the coloring section, which is also pretty short compared to other videos. So basically, all I do here is pick official colors from the Zorua images, then I use a lasso tool to select a desired area, and then I use the fill bucket tool to fill it in. So basically, since this section was so short, we are going to move on to the shading right now. How I will shade this Zorua is like how I usually shade stuff in my drawings. So basically, what I do is get airbrush tools at 50 opacity and then shade specific areas in using the lasso tool to make sure that nothing goes out of bounds. These airbrushes are also tinted a specific color to make them more vivid. In this case, the airbrushes are purple because the background is purple. I also made the shading thicker than what is seen in my other drawings to make it stand out more, and because it makes the Zorua look better. Expect to see me use this shading technique in future drawings, it's because I like it a lot. So, now I've said everything about the shading I want to say, allow me to tell you a fact. So basically, the reason why I chose to draw Zorua this time is because it will serve as my only Halloween themed drawing this year. That's because I have mock exams coming up in November and I want to revise for them, and I have like poor time management when making videos, so if I carried on making videos I would not be able to revise enough and I'll probably fail the exams. So this is why this Zorua fan art will be the only Halloween themed art this year, even though it's coming out in September, but it's late September so it's close enough. We are now on the final part of the video, the background. So this one's gonna have a continuity with my Zoroark fan art for obvious reasons. First of all, I'm going to draw a purple tinted moon and I'm going to try and make the moon texturing look like the Zoroark moon texturing because I like it and it looks realistic. So now we're just basically adding light to the moon. And now we're just adding gradients in the background and we're adding like footsteps to the Zorua just like the Zoroark artwork. And now I'm just... wait a minute. That's the exact same footage replicated. So, with that production error out of the way, let's carry on talking about the background. So basically, we're just going to add lighting to the Zorua because he's in the darkness. And since the background looks a bit empty apart from the Zorua, I'm going to add some red splotches of illusion energy into the background so it looks less empty and more appealing. Here's the finished result. That looks pretty good. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this, then subscribe if you want to, as more stuff like this is coming out in the future. Although it's postponed to November, it will still come out. You can also follow me on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, to see more art like this, even art that is exclusive to Twitter. Goodbye.